Hey guys, so in this video I'm just going to go through the COT report from Sunday like we do every week during the middle of it. So this is our midweek review of the COT. So you can see this report's from the 21st of August. So let's see what we were looking at this week. And to be honest, it's been a really strange week. So we're going to start with CAD JPY then. So you can see we had potential price pushing either straight down into this weekly level or going up. And I'll be honest, this has happened with a few of these buys this week particularly. They've not done anything. It's really strange that they've just like created this range here. So we're just waiting for price to show us on this. And as we know, the COT report is a commitment of traders report that all the positions are reported on a Tuesday evening, and then we don't get that information until Friday evening. So this is based on last week's kind of results, not results, but submissions. And I would say I would be kind of inclined to leave this for now, and we'll have another look at it. I think you might get a bit of a pullback down first before it goes, but we'll keep an eye on that and we'll see what the next report says on Friday. So next one's Chevy JPY then. This one pretty much did what we thought in terms of just dropped straight from the open, and we were saying be aware of like these key levels here that I had marked up. You can see it is approaching that area, so it could be a nice area for a reversal, but again we just need to be aware of the Tuesday submissions. So I would say keep an eye on this one, see how this plays out, see if it drops a little bit lower into that key level zone that we marked up. Okay, let's look at GA. And again, like not really moved a lot. So it's dropped. This has dropped down into this level where we suspected. It is holding here. I've been talking about this one quite a bit this week as well. So I do still think this is a really good area for reversals. But what I've been talking about, and I spoke about on today's live as well, is to look for buys now for me is risky coming straight off this bottom. But what we want to see is that really nice clean push away to start showing us, whether that's you're looking for your breaker structures or anything like that. But you can see at the bottom here, it's a nice area. It's retested it a few times. We're getting wicks down here and they just keep coming back. So if price does hold here and give a nice breakaway, this is going to be a nice trade, I think, for at least a couple of days as well, up into those higher levels. So keep an eye on GA, definitely. Okay, GBP, JPY. This, again, I was talking about it's just stuck in this kind of range level. It is holding at the key level where we had marked. You see how it's like wicked through it, came back, wicked through, come back. And now it's rejecting off that. You really want to see this before you start thinking about taking buys on GJ, if I'm honest. It's not something that I would be personally comfortable with on a longer term high time frame. I think we could be seeing a drop further, but we need to see what the next report kind of tells us in terms of these currencies. That to me they're both on a economic level struggling, I think. So that's probably why we're getting this like range bound area where they're not really showing their hands in terms of next move and stuff like that. So we'll keep an eye on GJ, but it's not the cleanest, to be honest. It's not one that I like, and this has been the same with all the buys this week. This is what I was saying. Like this, it's just not moved. It's not done anything. So it's really difficult. You really want to see the move happen at the beginning of the week. It is holding at this level where I had marked up, so you can see price was. Where was price on Sunday? Oh, sorry, I normally put the lines on. Price was right here on this level. Where I just realised we're not on the chart, sorry. So yeah, you can see price was right on this level here. We've pushed up to this one, come back to retest this level here. So that's why it has reacted here. But whether, again, it's similar to the other one where you really want to see that nice clean above now and go from there. But I don't like this, if I'm honest. I think it needs to decide what it's doing. We've got a peak high here as well, which could see this, which is why I thought we could head down to this level down here. So keep your eye on that. It's not my favorite, again, if I'm honest. And this is exactly the same as NJ. It just hasn't done anything at all. Just that's this week's price action. It's not a loss at all. So again, just not clear. It's a really strange week, and we've got high impact news tomorrow and Friday. So I think just leave them. I'll have another look over the weekend at the next data for these ones, because they've not done anything at all remotely like what we were expecting. So keep your eye on that. Okay, these ones, we did have AUD CAD pushing up into this level here, and you can see that it did just fall short of that, but then you get a massive wick rejection coming out of that, and price is starting to make its way probably down to this next level. So I have seen some people taking a nice sell trade on AUD CAD as well, so well done to those people who caught that. AUD CHF then. So again, we had this coming up into this level. Oh, sorry, I just realised I'm behind on my chart. So this has been a terrible video. So had this coming up here. We had the blue area marked up where price may react from as well. So that's exactly what it's done. It's just hovering here. We need to see how this holds here. Okay, if this can hold, break, then yeah, you could see that as a double top here. And anybody trading like order blocks and all that kind of stuff, this is what people are going to be looking at, is this right there. It's come in, tapped it. I think you'll get a second tap of it personally, and then you might see a drop from that. So keep your eye on it. It's another one that's a little bit stuck in this range bound. So again, it's not the cleanest setup for me on that one. AUD New Zealand, I'll try and keep up with the charts on the left, sorry. Okay, so this one, again, is coming right up into this area where we had the key levels marked up. And again, it's going to be a case of looking at price action, how price reacts here. We got this key area right here, where we could expect to see some institutions coming in there. So let's keep an eye on that. AUD USD, very similar to, might have been AUD CAD, probably was, but price pushed up as we expected, almost tapped into our weekly level, and then it has dropped from there. So again, well done if you caught any trades on that this week. Euro CAD, this is one that we've been looking at for a long time. So we've been reviewing AUD CAD for a number of weeks now. Actually, I don't know whether I've got this. Let me just check my other screen. Yeah, I do. So I have, this is the COT report from the 31st of July. And I said then that we were potentially going to push up into this level here, drop. And I said there's money sitting down here. This was 31st of July. I was expecting price to come down, collect this money. And then we had again 7th of August. This is the report from the 7th of August. I said that we again got a key level here where we're going to tap to. And it has done exactly this. And we start to drop. And I said that I think we're coming from for that money below is where I suspected we were heading to overall. Called it again this week. I said, where did it? But yeah, this has played out exactly how we've been kind of forecasting for a couple of weeks now. We expected this move to happen, and that was from like the 31st of August. So 31st of August was right here. We thought we would push higher into this level and then come back for these lows. So that's been a nice trade. And again, I know a few people caught this, so well done on that. Euro CHF's been another one that's just dropped straight away from the open. It didn't retest this level, but I did say with Euro CHF that we've got to be really careful because there's no real historic data to the left, because it's not been this low for a really long time, if ever. So that's for that reason I was saying just approach it with caution, and ideally I wanted to see more of a push higher first, to be honest, to take the sell down, but it did just give straight away bearish momentum, came back up for retest down, and it'd be interesting to see how it holds at this key level that we had like marked up. You can see we got a key level marked up on that. So yeah, that's Euro CHF. Let's go Euro GBP. and this has just dropped straight from the open. You can see that it had tapped right up there into that fib level, and then price has just dropped and has now started to push a little bit higher up. So that one's played out for me already this week. Same with Euro New Zealand, has just dropped straight from the open, straight down, which was nice. And finally we got USD CHF. This one is hovering around this trend line that we had lined up and coming into, it's gone past the daily resistance level that we had marked up. I would personally believe in this. I think USD has been a lot stronger than we suspected this week, so that has played a big part in this one. But I do think on the next COT review, this could be heading back down. So we'll keep an eye on that over the next couple of weeks. But yeah, in terms of everything playing out, like I say, it's been a really strange week, particularly for the buys. And even some of the sells are just, the pairs are not moved a lot, or we're just now waiting to see if they hold these key levels. So keep an eye on that. I think it's AUD New Zealand, it's AUD CHF, and I think that's it, I think. Yeah, AUD New Zealand and I forgot the other one already. CHF. So those two, AUD CHF and AUD New Zealand, are the ones that I would still be looking for potential reversals. But again, you might be best. This isn't the best pair, to be honest. I think the best thing from a COT perspective is that we just take a bit of a retake and have a look at what's in the new data from Tuesday now. We'll get that Friday evening and have a look at it over the weekend for you guys. See what we could get, because we might be getting a push above these highs back up here, and then we could see that reversal for these two. But sorry, it's nice and short this week. Not a lot happened, so it was quite a simple one to do a review on, to be honest.